As part of a collaborative learning team, I was asked, actually encouraged by a colleague of mine who's been saying for over a year that what we needed to do was have some kind of a guideline, a map of where our students should be as far as transition. And I kept thinking back to a quick book of transition and the fact that they have these uh, things here that actually were developed by the Minneapolis Public Schools, University of Minnesota, but they were found in QuickBook. And if you look at there's one of them, and then here's another one, and I'm not sure this is really an assessment as much for students, the district, or both. But I do think just even the process of thinking about these things does matter. So based on this information, actually using this information, I built a template that went into this type of thing. So I took this and I made a Google Doc. I'm going to start from the back side this time to show you what it looks like, the actual, see if I can find it, the actual spreadsheet. Okay, so this is the annual transition checklist is what we're calling it. We're going to go in and edit this somewhat to meet our own means. We haven't had a meeting yet. This is what it looks like from the backside. Now, I've added some neat, I should say, neat, nerdy twist to it. We have a form emailer status. That means if you enter an email where it asks you to, it'll email you back what you entered. It has I call it, it's actually a query system, but it's auto row copy. So this is the first um, Google form that I have shared that actually it solves the problem so you don't have to copy rows all the time. It's called the query function, Query. It basically just makes a copy of things and then you go off of that. But it is quite nice. So you've got you don't have to make a copy every time. Now I went ahead and did a scoring thing here too, where I actually assigned point status to if they were um, under progress, if the skill or activity was under progress, and two, one for that, and two for the if it was completed. Just because I like to get a guidepost of where we're at and make some goals for ourselves, some smart goals for ourselves as a district and for the student and the parent. The, but how this all works is what you would do is you would um, you can go back to the form responses, and all I have in there here right now is test. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up here and you're going to make a copy. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now because it would just waste time. Plus, this is the copy you're going to go from. So you're going to make a copy, and you're going to see exactly like this. It's going to ask you to rename it, put your name in there, and then when you want to go to the form or send the form, you simply go up here to form, and it'll say edit form, send form. So here's where you can send it and put in addresses to who you want to send it to. Okay. So there it's actually showing you, you can enter the emails of who you want to send it to and be done. Or and now it's not letting me. I'm going to click out of that. Or you can just go to the live form. What this is going to do is it allows you just to go through this. It makes required questions. So as you enter things and it works on those, feel free to copy it and edit it and make it your own. We will go through a process where we'll be making sure things are different. It has different categories. Uh, I think it's good. There might need to be some updates. Maybe for your area, you're going to specify what adult agency to contact. That's about it. And then once you enter that, you can manipulate the data or arrange it, organize it in any which way you want. So that is an annual transition checklist. The goal of it is to both assess how the system is going about and how what types of activities we should plan for that student's IEP for that year. Also, what changes we can make to our curriculum to make sure we're assessing things. But I think most importantly is it creates a dialogue between all the stakeholders of just how many things we need to accomplish for that transition to be successful.